And my way of connecting with people was to not feel more disconnected. I was afraid of feeling more disconnected, so I held back. Hey guys, what's up? It's Ashley here. It's been a while since I uploaded because I've been really busy, but I have got a video for you today. It's from a festival that I was at about a month ago where I felt some anxiety, and I started to work through the process while I was at this festival, and I want to share some of the clips that I shot while I was there with you now. So here's the first one, check it out. I was feeling a little bit anxious earlier, and I had to take a step back and ask myself, why am I feeling anxious, what's going on? And actually I realized that it's not so much that I have anxiety, it's more that I'm so tired that I don't want to talk to people. And I was getting a little bit lost in my head, like, oh, I'm anxious again, I'm not talking to anyone, what's going on? I'm just tired. Alright, so in that clip I thought that being tired caused my anxiety, and it kind of made sense. I didn't want to interact with other people, I just felt really drained, I wanted to rest. And feeling like that I needed to be social really made me feel anxious, which I guess it played a part. Having some sleep would have made me feel a little bit better, but that was not everything that's going on, as you'll see in the next clip. I went a little bit deeper. So check out the next clip. And I took a little bit of time yesterday to reflect on why that is. And part of it is that I haven't slept very well and I didn't feel like interacting with people. But another part of it has been I don't agree with what's going on so much here. You know, if you're not positive all the time here, it feels like you're looked down upon a little bit for that. You know, you've got to be positive all the time. You know, we're positive here. This is about positivity. This is about saying yes more. Saying no is the right thing to do sometimes. You know, it's about saying yes to what you want to do. It's not about saying yes to everything. Another example is that I hadn't slept very much last night, so I wanted to lay in bed a little bit longer. This running group came in and they started using the tent. It was a little bit wet outside, so they started using the tent to do some exercises, which is fine. Someone said, there's people sleeping in here. And somebody else said, it's fine, it's time to get up. Like, it's not time to get up, it's time to get up when I want to get up. You know, I don't agree with this whole, you've got to do this, this and this. Like, part of this is about breaking away from traditional society, if you know, because that's not what feels right to, you know, if that doesn't feel right to you. But then to then force your ideals on somebody else is just reinforcing what society does. You know, it's just in a different way. And I feel like for me it's about doing what you want to do and being accepting of others and what they want to do. So I was feeling a bit of anxiety again. I don't feel like I align with it in the way that a lot of people here do. Like, so I wasn't connecting with people and feeling anxious because, like, oh man, I can't connect with these people again. Like, what's going on? Why am I not able to do that? And speaking to my friend Ollie, we were discussing how there are people here that we do connect with, and they're the people that are similar to us, that are on the peripherals of this whole clique, who are like, yeah, I like this kind of thing. Like, I like positivity, I like being outdoors, and I like being active, but I don't feel like it has to be this way or anything like that. And so this anxiety has come from a lack of sleep and not connecting with people. Alright, so in that clip I talked about how I felt like I just didn't connect with these people. Like, these weren't the kind of people I want to be around so much. You know, I felt at a different festival I went to, I was fully accepted for who I was. And that's what I thought was causing my anxiety, that other people didn't accept me for who I was. But I realised that when I came home, I could have gone a little bit further with it, because what was really happening was I was holding back. I wasn't expressing myself around these people. I didn't actually disagree with them. I didn't tell them I disagreed, or express my feelings and thoughts around the festival in any way. I just held back. And I looked into why I was doing that. And I realised that in that moment, if I had have expressed myself and they disagreed with me, I was fearing that I would have felt more disconnected, that I wouldn't have been part of the group, that I would have been isolated and alone, and I wanted to feel connected. I want to connect with other people. And my way of connecting with people was to not feel more disconnected. I was afraid of feeling more disconnected, so I held back. Whereas if I'd have just expressed myself and how I feel in that situation, what I think about the festival, anything that I disagree with in that situation, and just being more expressive of who I am, that gives me a better opportunity to connect with people who are like me. And also just expressing that feels more freeing. And like in those situations where I can do that, and I'm doing that more and more all the time now, those are the situations where I feel the best, where I'm free, I don't feel that anxiety because I've expressed myself, I don't need any reaction from the other person. Like it's just, my focus is purely on expressing myself and getting that out there. And if I do find my focus on what other people are thinking of me, I try and notice it as quickly as possible and then bring it back to just expressing myself. And that has been really helpful for me in overcoming my anxieties. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Leave me a comment if you've been through anything like this, or if this has helped you in some way, or you have something you want to say, or just chat, whatever, let me know. It's really good to hear from you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more videos where I overcome social anxiety, or where I talk about anxiety, or overcoming the problems that I face in life that are preventing me from moving toward the kind of life I want to live, and I'm going to come up with problems along the way that I need to solve, personal issues that I need to push through, and barriers and challenges with the way that I currently do things that perhaps aren't as effective as they could be, and I want to be sharing those with you as I overcome them and in the ways that I overcome them as well. If you're interested in watching how I do this and maybe picking up some tips so that you can apply it to your own life, then hit subscribe and I will share more of these. Thanks for watching, I love you, and I will see you soon.